every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We're live, 9 a.m. Central,
live.
10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. You name it. We're going to be chilling out here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. YouTube is back in the nudes again, and it is not looking good for them.
Fuck YouTube. I mean, what?
Yeah. Sorry, what?
Huh?
If you guys haven't been paying attention, this is a story that kind of hit the nudes earlier this week. It's the Ackman versus kind of Quantum versus YouTube saga. And essentially, just to wrap this all up, YouTube doesn't know how to pick a side. They pick sides, and it's like I don't know. It's like taking a blind kid to a soccer game, man, and hoping they hit the ball. It's like YouTube swings, and they're missing. They miss on every opportunity. So the Ackman is a YouTube creator, quite popular. He's got a few million subs. He gets doxxed. His address and information get released by another creator by the name of Quantum TV. Quantum TV doxes his family, himself. That gives up his address, everything, and YouTube doesn't do anything about it. They
Called his mom?
Yeah, like this Quantum TV guy called.
How did he get all this shit? Does he know him personally?
Just doxed him, got it off the internet, and got the information, and yeah, so called his mother, like the Ackman's mother, and so the Ackman is like, "What the fuck, YouTube? Like, why? How are you letting this guy get away with this?" So he complains. YouTube does nothing about this, and so the Ackman in a series of tweets now deleted says satirically, very obviously jokingly, says a few things. In one tweet, he dresses up in a suit, and he says, "All right, time to copyright some creators today, some other content creators today." Kind of joking that, you know, that's the way things are. And anyone who creates content on YouTube knows what it's like to be copywritten strike, copy stricken. It happens all the fucking time. Welcome to Top Buds. Every third video we put out gets copywritten. And I would say half the time it's illegitimate. It's just somebody just claiming copyright, which is abuse of the system, and it doesn't get any kind of action done by YouTube. So Ackman goes out with another tweet, and he says, "You know what? I'm going to dox all of YouTube and its employees." And I'm paraphrasing because he says a few other things. Oh, here it is. Thank you for bringing this up. Tweet this one up. Wink. "I'm excited to announce a new series of videos I'll be making on YouTube called Doxing Adventures with Ackman. In it, I'll be doxing and harassing the family members of YouTube employees and other content creators. It's sure to have lots of family fun. Ha ha ha." Now, taken face value, it sounds pretty aggressive. It sounds pretty, intent. Like exactly what he's going to do. River Cities, what is doxing? It's when you publicly announce someone else's address, phone numbers, public information, so they can be contacted. YouTube then demonetizes the Ackman's entire YouTube channel and gives a response saying, "Well, we did so because you put out a tweet saying that you would dox YouTube and all of our employees. We take the safety of our employees."
YouTube.
It's the only way you can get a hold of them on Twitter is to get a hold of YouTube is on Twitter. But anyways, they say, "Because you doxed our people, we take this very seriously, and we've demonetized your channel." Well, the Ackman's like, "What are you talking about? Like, I literally, I've been doxed. It's a joke. You demonetized my whole channel, and I was doxed by the Quantum TV, and you guys didn't do anything." And the community is speaking up. The community is pissed. Keemstar, for example, he put out a video stating that, Ethan Klein from H3H3 podcast put out a video where he was actively calling for violence and a BOMB threat to the NRA during an NRA meeting. He said, "Well, somebody should go and that." You know what I mean? I don't want to say it because Lord knows I don't need the FBI listening to this conversation.
Yeah.
But
they don't listen when you want them to. When you don't want them to,
right,
they're all over
That's just it. So it's like he said somebody should go and be that. And so YouTube gave him a strike. They gave him a strike. He couldn't post for a week. That was it. He actively called for a threat of violence against a sect of people and got a strike. This man, Act-Man, made a satirical tweet about doxing YouTube because he was doxed and YouTube didn't do anything. And
And they
they
take all of his money.
demonetized. They took all the money. So it's like, what the fuck is wrong with YouTube, man? They are so out to lunch when it comes to policing their own platform, creating even and fair guidelines. It's just, it is a joke.
Well, I'm
And I'm
wondering how
glad
they saw
they're
that
under
tweet
fire.
because he didn't tag him. That's my point. Is like, so is somebody like monitoring his fucking Twitter posts?
Yeah, somebody would have. Yeah, yeah, of course. There's
Some
we
employee who's a
trolls,
fan of his probably
trolls.
was like,
You and I both know that all it takes is one Larry to go and report our shit to get YouTube's attention, and
well,
then
do you remember
they'll
that
fucking
Magic Bum?
demonetize us.
That Magic Bum who was
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
biggest hater
yeah,
and big
yeah.
fan. Now he's back being a hater because he was talking shit about another Gromi's garden, and I said, "Hey, don't throw stones in a glass
Shade.
house when your garden looks
Hmm.
like fucking mids at best."
Yeah,
You know, looks like you
but that's
just
it.
started growing
That's
Playboy, and then fucking now he's like copyright, like everything he could do to come against my
That's
channel.
right. It takes
Yeah.
one guy. It takes one
Yep.
guy to go hard on the copyright strikes, to go hard on the abuse claims. Now, don't get me wrong. It can be corrected, and they'll eventually pay the price for it. But it takes time. It takes time,
It's a
and
lot of
so
stress and anxiety and shit you gotta deal with in the meantime, you know? It's
it is.
fucked, man. It's
It is.
fucked.
So, needless to say, the Ackman, he's trying to battle it to get his. I haven't checked the most recent tweets from him to see if there's been any kind of clarification or justice done for him, but it's a real sad day, when you have to be worried about your family, security, well-being, and the platform in which takes our security and safety with the utmost priority doesn't do anything about it. So
Mhm. It's fucked, man.
so yeah, it says his last tweet from the 7th says the dark age of YouTube was just taken down. That's a different tweet. So yeah, it
Bummer,
is the way it
man.
is, man. Again, I just think YouTube's picking the wrong side, man. They're swinging and they're missing, but it just, yeah, it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate, and so I wish him the best, and I hope nothing comes of this. In terms of I want his family to be safe. This is just crazy, man, and I just from one creator sending out that kind of shade and hate to another creator it just shouldn't be allowed. You know what I mean? It
That's just
shouldn't be
toxic pussy
allowed.
ass people, man. People who are bitches. It's like if you
They
got an issue with this
bitches.
dude, handle it. You
They
know his
bitches.
address? Handle it like a fucking man. Or like not even a man, because that's the wrong way to say it. If you handle it like a crazy person and go deal with him directly.
Yeah.
But don't
Jesus.
fucking send a bunch of people like a fucking punk.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
that's
It's
the
all
thing
fun.
that drives me
I
nuts.
just I just think, it's a day and where it's like we should as creators, we should just have each other's backs, man. As
100%.
as people, we should have each other's fucking backs,
You
man.
should. And plus, like
Imagine
you could send someone to the wrong house and they could get killed.
that's
Like,
it.
trust me, you
That's
come to
it.
Michigan,
Yeah.
you might get fucking shot. Meta no
Yeah.
meta.
Meta no
So
meta.
that's all I'm
Yeah,
saying, you know? Those
it's
kind of things
wild.
happen. It just depending on where you go, people are crazy. You
Could
don't know
you
the person you're
imagine
talking to.
all the things that could be solved or resolved or made if people quit fucking with each other? Imagine if the United States, China, Russia all said, "You know what? Let's quit spending money on defense. Let's
I don't
quit
wanna
spending
fuck with
money on
you.
military." You know what I mean?
I think it's more an offense.
Look at all the money that we could save if we didn't have to worry about China, or if we didn't have to worry about Russia, or if we didn't have to
Peace
worry
on earth.
about Iran. Peace on earth is a bit much, but I'm just thinking it's like think of all
Well,
the
like,
things we could solve if with
those
trillions of dollars.
those are absolutely valid, but then you look at it even more as this is a basic thing of, "Hey, we're literally the same people. You're a content creator, I'm a content creator on YouTube, a platform that doesn't give a fuck about us. Why would I wanna hurt you what you're doing?" Like, for example, prime
We're on the
example,
same team.
that
Oh,
fucking loser bum,
yeah, grow bum.
Grow Bum, he fucking watches all my videos recently, puts them all on his channel, I get notifications. I could
Yep.
easily copyright strike his shit, get the
Yeah, me
video
too.
taken down.
Yep.
Do I do
Yep.
that?
Our entire videos are
No.
on
Our
his
entire
channel.
videos, his whole crew is watching all my shit, they love it, they fucking love
Yeah.
it, it's great,
Yeah. They are our
and
most involved
I'm not gonna sit there and
audience.
copyright strike his shit because I know that this is his angle. He's Tekashi 6ix9ine of fucking YouTube, and I'm
Mhm.
not gonna ruin what he's trying to do in terms of content because 'cause I'm a content creator as well, and what if I thought this was the way for me to grow,
Right. It's called
you know?
it's that cancel culture, man. It's like, it's like I don't want it to happen to me someday. I want to be able to create freely. I want to be able to make mistakes. I don't want my entire career to come crumbling down because I made a mistake or I took the wrong turn one day and I doubled down on it. you know,
And
where it's
somebody was
like,
that salty to try to, like it's like somebody who tries to get you fired from a job. You ever had that?
yeah, of course I have. Yeah,
Yeah, like
100%.
somebody who's just vindictive to try
They're
to get you
out
fired.
for
It's
it.
like, for what
Yeah.
reason? Why are you the why
It,
like, why you really wanna
that's
get me
gonna
fired? You fuck up my life?
you're gonna try to bring somebody down. It's like it's gonna happen to you someday when you try to cater to everyone and you try to pander to everyone's needs. Someday you're gonna waver, you're gonna fault, you're gonna make a mistake, and all those people you pander to aren't going to save you. You know, they're gonna turn on you because
Yeah,
you didn't do it right. You know what I mean?
and
And
that's how
that's
it
where
goes, and, like, why
and
ruin
that
somebody's career from that?
well, and my example is Ethan Klein from H3H3 podcast. That guy has literally made a career. I used to enjoy his content when it was comedic, when it was dumb. It's dumber, but it's like not in the same level. And it's like he's literally made a career of highlighting the stupid in the world, you know,
Yeah,
the snowflakes, the cancel culture people, but has literally turned that he's doing it himself. You know, he's calling upon people to get a hold of people's sponsors and to try to bring them down and to tell their sponsors to not fund them anymore. Well, when he made a mistake and he essentially called for the being of the NRA meeting, uh, all of a sudden people started hitting up his sponsors and they were like, don't support this guy, don't support this guy. And he was like, well, what the fuck, what the fuck? It's like, well shit, you have been doing this, and what do you know,
karma,
you made a
bitch.
mistake and now it's getting flung back in your face. So it's like, I want to live on the idea that I am I'm a man, I'm a human, I'm gonna make mistakes, I'm gonna have issues, I'm gonna focus on me. I don't give a fuck what anyone else is doing, man. If you're doing you and you know you're making it and it ain't hurting me or no one else, have at her, man. Go do it. I'm gonna do me over here. I'm gonna make some mistakes. I'm gonna fuck up,
Yeah.
but hope to God my career doesn't get canceled because of
Well,
it.
and that's the thing is, like, for people to go out of their way to try to do it or try to fuck with somebody or try the doxing stuff, like, you're a piece of shit as a person. And like, karma doesn't always hit everybody like you think it does. Usually, they're already just a miserable piece of shit. They live this every day, and it's
Mhm.
most likely this dude's thing here. It's like, so you harass a guy, you fuck with his mother and his family, and you think that's okay, like, that's fine, and then YouTube is no protector, like, they come and fuck the guy over for just, like,
True YouTube
disheartening.
story.
Really.
True YouTube story.
Oh,
True.
yeah, really
There's
disheartening for any of the
I don't know how to
future,
handle it.
aspiring content creators, just knowing that the platform you're going to is like fucking Hollywood almost, where they're gonna fuck you over and you gotta suck dick and kiss ass to get to where you wanna be,
It's
you
already
know?
there, bro. You know how much
That's
dick
what
I've
I'm
sucked to
saying.
be a YouTube creator? Jesus Christ.
I've yet to suck any
I'm
dick
telling
yet.
you.
I've kissed some
Oh,
ass.
you haven't? Me neither.
No, no, I mean, I think you've attempted to suck dick, but it must not have been great because it hasn't helped you. Like, they fuck us.
I was looking for Susan's dick.
Looking for Susan's dick, what can you do? You know?
Never sold my soul to the devil, but boy,
But I sucked
I
some
enjoyed
dick
me a
for YouTube
lollipop or
fame.
two.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Anywho, moving right along here. Uh,
YSG.
I'm
This
gonna
is exactly my point, is it's disheartening for any person who wants to go on that platform, because it's like, well, why put in the effort to put out content? Like, I was just telling Trey, I don't wanna make these fucking seed to harvest videos and do this extra work, like,
fuck no.
fuck no, man, because I get 3,000 views on it because it's age restricted before I even post it.
Yeah,
Fucking I got a copyright strike if I use a clip of something in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, the music that was good one day, all of a sudden is sold to someone else the next day, and I
yeah,
can't use it,
yeah.
like,
I know.
always
I
an
know.
issue, man. But
Kid
again, my
Crow.
kids can watch, but like, you ain't never fall and land on dick. Everyone does. This
I
is
ain't
true.
telling you.
It's none of your fucking business, Kid Crow.
You didn't see it. It didn't happen.
It's 2022.
Was it your dick?
My body, my choice. Wasn't your dick. Like, that's all that matters. But and see, the thing is we do need a better platform than YouTube, but YouTube is the second largest search engine, and that's the biggest thing, search engine. I don't
Mm,
even know about entertainment platform. Think about views compared to, like, Netflix,
yeah,
and now they've
I
got
bet you it's comparable.
subscribers. They've got
Mr.
fucking
Beast.
premium.
Mr. Beast puts out a video like
That Chocolate
in a
Factory one,
day.
tell me you didn't see it everywhere.
24. I didn't watch it.
Me
I
neither.
refuse.
Bro,
I
me
refuse.
neither, but
I
it's
will not
everywhere.
be one of those 64 million.
Dude, in, like, 2 days, it's got fucking 100,000,000 damn near. My kids fucking like, "What's
64
that?" It's
million.
on every
Ah,
recommendation,
ah.
like,
But it's because no, I'm just joking. It's just because
he's sucking
he
dick.
fits that algorithm, man.
Yeah. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. I
Coffee.
hear this about Rumble and all these other like alternative platforms. They're about as large as fucking WeedTube, guys. Like it sounds good, but it's not gonna be.
That's a
It's not
bit low,
viable.
but it's just like it. Then it's
It's not
here's
viable.
the
Like
it's kind of a
algorithmic shit, man, is tough
it's
to
kind of a catch-22 because it's like they'll never get that big because we continue to continue to fucking go back to
use.
this
Yeah.
YouTube dick. You know what I mean? It's just like it's like we're like constantly. It's like no Rumble, True Social. They'll never
Well,
make it. They'll never
what
make.
do you
But it's
tell
because we
people?
won't
Like, hey, when you want to learn something, Google it
Google it.
or
Yeah, I
YouTube it.
hate. I don't. I refuse to
I
say
don't
that
say that. I
anymore.
say search it online because
Yeah,
that's what it is.
yeah.
But it's like
Dogpile it. Yahoo
it.
it.
Well, my main thing, yeah, Bing it, Bing that shit.
Bing that
Like,
shit, bro. Come on. Excuse me.
but the main issue that boils down to is like these platforms are ingrained into our culture almost, man. It's
It is.
like how
It
people say
is.
ketchup.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
Like brand
Q-tips.
Kleenex and shit.
Kleenex.
Yeah, like it's
Yep.
like
They got
it's
it.
crazy, bro. It's crazy. And the thing is like I use DuckDuckGo too, but I also do search engine optimization and I see the same shit pops up 99%
They're
of
all
the
the
time. Other than
same.
Google
They're all
News
the
and the 3
same.
pack you'll get, like
And it
the top
doesn't
3 might be a little different, but
it doesn't it doesn't matter the name. They all are going to claim to be free speech, pro rights, pro everything until they
it's
start
theirs.
making
Well,
money.
or
And then
until it goes against theirs. Until
well,
they say,
exactly. And it's
I've
just
got we
like
gotta kibosh that.
yeah, kibosh that. Well, that was it. What was like the whole thing about? Now I'm grasping for this story here, but which platform was it that was going to start restricting speech after they talked about how they were going to be
Every
pro?
one of them.
I want to say it was Rumble actually. They said they were going to start
I don't think it was Rumble.
optimizing.
I think it was
No, throw a
uh
name out there because
Telegram? Was it Telegram? It was one of them. They were gonna start restricting some of the groups.
yeah, it was the groups. It was the groups things, but I
Yeah.
was yeah, anyways, but it's like that you said it. They're pro speech or pro rights until it goes against theirs. And then
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly. That's
well,
everybody. That's left,
that's not
right, up,
fair,
down.
man. And then
Yeah.
when Elon Musk said that when he will not cancel his Starlink in Russia, and people were like, "Well, why?" And it's like, "Well, because," and his argument was, "Well, I'm a free speech absolutist. I think people should have access to information and internet and no matter what." And I was like, "Okay, I kind of get it. I kind of get it because you can't just pick some and not others, you know?"
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Unfortunately, that's what it is. Even if you don't like it, don't look at it. You can
that's it.
literally click the 3 dots and say hide, and then you don't
Yeah,
gotta see it.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
exactly. Yeah,
you can just
exactly.
avoid it. Like,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
beauty of the internet
yeah.
is you don't have to look at the shit. You
That's
can
right.
just not look at
That's
it.
the
You don't
same
get it
thing.
canceled,
That's the same
removed.
thing with life. You know, you
Yeah.
don't
You can
have
just
to
turn
look
your
at it.
fucking
You
head.
just, wow, Rob, very responsible of you turning your head and looking away from something that you don't approve of. You know what I mean? Like, just move the
Yeah.
fuck on. Move the
Or
fuck on.
you
But
can
anyways,
be that guy, Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But anyways, guys, that's the story. That's what
Oh,
we
this is
that's what we
one I a
think.
quick